Welcome to class. In today's class, we shall be looking at reading the Venier Caliper. The Venier Caliper is a precision instrument that can be used to measure the length, the breadth, and the height of an object. Unlike your normal ruler that can only measure to specific units, like maybe 1 cm or 1.5 cm, and nothing more than that. The vernier caliper can actually go much more than that to a higher precision of measurement. So today we'll be looking at this particular example on the board and how to take reading. So by the end of this class, you should be able to take reading of any vernier caliper you are given, either as classwork or assignment. All right, so let's get started. Now, the vernier caliper has two scales. You have the main scale as well as the vernier scale. This particular vernier caliper is calibrated in centimeters, even though it can also be calibrated in millimeters. But for this, we're going to work with centimeters. Now, if I ask you to point to 4 millimeters, you are going to read that on the main scale. So this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this line 4 represents my 4 millimeters, just like what you do on your normal ruler. If I say point to 7 millimeters, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this line here, or this graduation, is 7 millimeters. So 7 millimeters is also 0.7 centimeters. So that is the main scale. Now, the vernier scale can measure to 0.01 centimeter accuracy. I'll repeat that. I just explained to you now that the main scale can measure to 0.1 centimeter. And don't forget that 0.1 centimeter also means 1 millimeter. So each of these marks or graduation represents 1 millimeter each. This is 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 5 mm, 6 mm, 7 mm, 8 mm, 9 mm, 10 mm, which is also equal to 1 cm. So each of these is 1 mm or 0.1 centimeters. So the accuracy of the main scale is 0.1 centimeter, while the accuracy of the vernier scale is 0.01 centimeter. So each of these marks is 0.01. So this is 0.01 cm, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.05 cm, and on like that. So how do we now read this particular vernier caliper? All right, we will start with the main scale. Now, you will look at the number of graduations on the main scale before the 0 of the vernier scale. You will look at how many lines on the main scale do I have at the left side before the 0 of my vernier scale. So let's count. Now I can see this line is the last line before the 0. So how many lines do I have before this line? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it means that the main scale reading is 0.5 centimeter. So let's write it down. Main scale reading 0.5 centimeter. I hope that is taken. Now we go to the vernier scale. Now, we are going to look at each of the graduations on the vernier scale and then look at the one that perfectly aligns with the graduation on the main scale. In other words, the line on the vernier scale and the main scale, they form one continuous line as though it's just a straight line. So which of them actually perfectly fits that description? So this doesn't fit, this does not fit, but I can see that the third line here fits. So this one actually aligns where the vernier scale and the main scale graduation aligns together as one line is 0. So this is 0 0.01, 0 0.02, 0 0.03. So I'm going to write vernier scale reading 0.03 centimeter. So now finally the vernier caliper reading. So vernier caliper reading. We simply add the main scale reading with the vernier scale reading at 0.5 or 0.50 added to 0.03, and that will give me 0.53 centimeter. So the reading on this vernier caliper is 0.53 centimeter. I believe with this you have understood how to take readings on your vernier caliper. Thank you.